How to grow your online business fast. Yeah, that's what we want. Is your business not growing at the rate you want, or worse off, is it not growing at all? It could be because you're missing one of the 7 major elements to growing an online business. I know I was missing one in particular that really changed the direction of my business once I started doing it. So I'd like to share with you these 7 business building blockbusters that you can use to grow your online business, and we're starting right now. Hey, I'm JR Fisher. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you being here. I do these videos really to help you out, to help you grow your online business. I've been selling online since 2009. We've sold millions of dollars of both digital and physical products, and on this channel all I do is share those tips and tricks and techniques that I've learned along the way so that you can get results too. Do me a favor, since you're here, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and also turn on bell notifications. There's a bell down there. Ring that bell and turn on all notifications so you become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified every single time I do a video. I also want to give you a freebie. Down in the description down there is a link for a $97 course that can really help you explode your business. All you need to do is click that link and learn. No credit card required. Okay, let's jump right into this. You know, a lot of these elements I'm going to go over with you are ones that you could probably get by without doing, but you can't get by without doing any of them. Your business will not grow. And some of you, when you watch this, you're going to look at this and go, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. I didn't realize that. The one that really changed our business, I also want to share with you because it was major. I mean, it was like night and day, and I didn't have to do more work. It was just something I wasn't doing. So I do want to share that with you too. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you put any comments below that you have about this video, things that you like, things you didn't like, things you'd like to learn, or things that you've tried that did work, didn't work. Please put that in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. Let's get going. Number 1, get social. This is hard for some of us. I think most people probably have a Facebook account. I have a Facebook account, and personally, I don't put a lot of my personal things on it. I have a lot of other Facebook entities out there, like Facebook pages and groups and all that stuff, but I'm not really the type of person who says, hey, I'm feeling bad today, I've got a headache and stomach ache, feel sorry for me. I don't do that. So I don't put a lot of that personal kind of stuff out there. However, in today's business climate, if you have an online business, you're going to have to use social media. You're going to have to use different things. Now, there's a lot of things out there you can use, but you got to get social. Your business is expected to have a social presence. In other words, a Facebook page, a web page, maybe a Twitter account, maybe a YouTube channel. All these things are super important, and I know it can be overwhelming. There's so many platforms out there now, you kind of go, well, which ones do I have to do, or do I have to do all of them? I would say you don't have to do them all. There are some people out there that are social media giants. I mean, there really are. Somebody like Gary V, he's very, very good at social media. The Kardashians are very good at social media, but you do have to pick some that you're going to do. Now, I do Facebook. I have Facebook pages, groups, and a personal one, and I also have a YouTube channel. Obviously, you're watching a video on it right now, and I have a couple different Facebook pages, and I have a couple different YouTube channels. I'm not really good on Twitter. I don't do it. So I'm not on Twitter, but certainly some people are really good at Twitter. You may want to check that out, or Instagram. A lot of people like taking photos. They're on Instagram. I have those accounts. I just don't use them. So you will see that most people out there, with the exception of the Kardashians or Gary V or somebody like that, they aren't good at all these platforms. There's too many platforms. So you got to kind of pick what you like and what you think fits your personality and your business's personality. I like YouTube a lot because I can talk to people and I get feedback, and that's really awesome. I do like Facebook because I can stay connected to friends and family. That's kind of nice. So you decide as I go through this list which ones you want to do. The next thing I will tell you is build your audience with free downloads. That's number 2. Now this is huge, guys. If you want to build an email list, if you want to build a book of customers, there's nothing better than doing free downloads. We have a bunch of them out there. I own a survival food company, and I have another company that teaches people how to make money online. And in both of those instances, I offer downloads where somebody can put in their name and email and get something of value. I will tell you that if you're trying to collect emails by just saying, hey, get on our email list, it's not going to work. And the problem with that is none of us really want to get emails at this point. Okay, we just don't. We don't want to get emails. unless it's something that is really important. Like if I order something online, yeah, I want a confirmation that I got it, I want my tracking number, I want all that, but I just don't want to read random emails. I just don't. This is not something I want to do. And it's especially bad if somebody tells me to respond to an email. I don't want to respond. You can't make me respond. You can't do that. So when you're thinking about, doing these email lists and building your list, you want to think about what you can give them of value. Now in my survival food company, we have downloadable lists that are for survival. We have downloadable lists that are the best survival foods, tips and tricks for surviving in the woods, all those things that matter. If you move over to my other business where we teach people how to make money online, it could be headlines to use in emails, it could be different businesses you can use, it could be how to make videos. So all of that is downloads that are related to that particular business. So make sure you're doing downloads. I also suggest that you have a great email provider. I like Kartra. I've been through a lot of them. I've been through Constant Contact and Aweber and Infusionsoft, which is now Keep, I think, and they've changed their name again. I don't know. Kartra I like because it does so many things. You will find a link down in the description to Kartra. If you go to Kartra and use that link, you can watch a free video that tells you all about it. If you're interested in Kartra and you like it, that link will also allow you to try it out for 14 days for $1. So you may want to check that out. I highly recommend Kartra. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is connect with your audience. So if you start all these social media things, if you start videos, if you start posting on Facebook, hopefully other people are going to post too. When I first started this and I did some videos and people were asking questions like, oh my gosh, I don't want to answer these questions, pain in the butt. But it's really important because when you answer these questions, when you respond to these people, they figure out that you're a real human being. They figure out that there's somebody there behind that business. And when you actually start to care about their feelings and wants and desires, you figure out what they want. And if you can figure out what they want, you can now provide the content, the videos, the PDFs, the downloads that they actually want. And if you're producing what they want based on all the questions you've been getting, then of course you're going to have more people downloading and getting on your list. So it's super important. You got to connect with your audience. Don't think that you can put up a Facebook page. Don't think that you can put up a YouTube channel and never respond to these people, because if you don't, you're not going to build an audience. This is not going to happen. It's more work nowadays. They say technology saves you some work, and it does in some areas, but man, it creates a lot of work too. And that's just something you got to do. But if you want to build your online presence, if you want to make more money, these are things you have to do. Number 4, and I've kind of mentioned it, start a YouTube channel. Probably one of the best ways to connect with your audience is a YouTube channel. Now we're building this one here. We've got a few thousand subscribers already, but it's a lot of work. But I will tell you what's cool about YouTube is that they have a vested interest in showing your videos to people and getting people to view them. Why? Because when people view your videos, they can put ads on them and they can make money. If you were to do a video on Facebook, Facebook has no interest in showing that video to anybody, because every time they show that to somebody, they're taking up space where they can actually run an ad and make money. Now if you're doing videos and you're running ads on those videos, yeah, it's going to get shown to people. But if you're just trying to do videos on Facebook, it's probably not going to happen. I have seen the reach on Facebook just drop and drop and drop and drop. And even in your post, if you have like a private group, like I have a private group, understand that if you put a post in your private group, that the only people who are ever going to see it are the people in your group. When you do a YouTube video, you're putting your video out there to millions, billions of people that can actually see that video. So I really like YouTube for videos. Facebook I have a presence on, but I certainly don't post to the degree that I do on YouTube. Number 5, have a sale. What do I mean by this? I mean, anytime you're trying to sell somebody something, it's got to be a great deal. So if I'm sending emails or I'm running an ad or whatever, it can't be, here's my product, it's $20. That doesn't do anything for anybody. It's got to be, here's my product that was $79, you can get it for $19. Now that sounds like a deal. So make sure that when you're advertising, when you're emailing, when you're running ads, that you show a before and after price. Otherwise there's no motivation to buy your products, because they think, well, it's $20 today, it'll be $20 tomorrow. It's not on sale. There's nothing special going on. And if you don't have something special going on, guys, people are not going to buy from you. They're just not. They don't have that motivation. People are have been trained and they're tuned to look for these deals out there. If they see a really good deal, and that's something else I want to add, it's got to be a really good deal. Okay, so don't have $100 product that's on sale for $95 and 5% off. It just doesn't work. And some of you say, well, I can't afford to take more off my price because I have very little profit. Start a higher price. If you're selling something for $100 and you only got a $10 profit, maybe you should be selling for $175 or $200, because if you can't show a good discount, and that's something my wife says, she says, if it's not 50% off, I don't consider it a sale. And I thought that was kind of funny, but it really rings true. If it doesn't look like a fantastic deal, it's not going to ring with people. They're not going to buy it. They're going to say, hey, it's not that great of a deal. I'll wait till it gets cheaper, because they've been conditioned. There's half-price sushi places, there's half-price clothing sales, there's half-price airline tickets, and if you're coming out there with a 5 or 10% discount, it's just not a great sale. Number 6, this is the one, okay, I told you in the beginning of the video, number 6 is the one I resisted for a long time, and I think it was more because I didn't know how to do it. But number 6 is email and list building. So important. God, if I had started that in 2009 instead of the years ago that I did start it, oh my gosh, I would have had so much more money now. But the point is, I did start it and I did get it. It's really important to build this list, because if you can build a list of loyal people who like what you've got and they are getting good content from you, then you can send them emails and sell them stuff. That's kind of cool. And I know I can send an email out to my survival food list and I'll instantly make money. I mean, within hours I have money coming in. I can send an email out about a new course I have to my group that likes to learn how to make money online, and I know instantly I'll make money. And the cool thing is, the bigger that list is, the more money you're going to make. So for an example, let's say you have 5,000 people on your list, and when you send out an email you get $500 in sales. What if you had 10,000 people on your list? It would double. Now you got 1,000 in sales. What if you had 100,000 in it? Now you got 10,000 in sales. So the point is, it's not really the amount you're making off the list, which is important in itself, but it's how big that list can grow. Make sure you have a good list, and make sure that list is targeted. Okay, so don't mix your list. Like, I would never send the same email to the people who buy survival food from me as the people who want to learn how to make money online. Two different groups of people. Okay, and even within that group, there are certain segmented ones. Within my people who want to make money online, there's e-commerce people in there who sell products, and there's also people in there who sell digital products that don't sell physical products. So I have those separated too. So make sure that your lists are really targeted, and build a list. I mean, if you haven't started, don't worry about it, because everybody starts with 0 people on their list. That's the one thing that I hear all the time, is like, I don't have anybody on my list. I don't have anybody. I'm like, well, start it. Start doing something now and nurture that list. Once you've built the list, send them good content throughout the week, so that on the weekends or one day a week you can sell them something. If you're sending them good content, they're going to be opening your emails and they're going to be buying your products. That's the thing I missed in the beginning that really changed my business, and that makes me money now. And I use a program called Kartra. I highly recommend it. There's a link in the description down there. If you click on it, you can watch a free video. If you like it, you can get it for $1, which is pretty darn cheap, for 14 days, and try it out. And it will automate all these emails. You don't have to write emails every day. You write them one time and they automatically go out in certain timings. So check out Kartra down there, watch that video. I think you'll like it. Number 7, probably the most important of all of them: stay consistent. You can't do this for 2 weeks and then wait 3 months and do nothing, and then do it again for 2 days and then go back 4 months later. It's got to be consistent, guys. Running an online business is real. I had somebody send me a message the other day and they said, do I have to have a business license? There's so many online businesses out there, surely they all can't have business licenses. And I thought that was so funny, because I'm like, well, business license defines that you need a license for a business, and an online business is a real business. Okay, so yeah, you got to have a license. It's something that is required. Now, I don't know what your country is. I don't know what your state, your city, whatever. You need to check with all your local authorities to figure that out. But think about it this way: if you don't think it's a real business, do you think you're going to come across as a real business? If you don't even get a business license to operate, it's a problem. Now, I've had people say, well, I can't afford a business license, it's $100. you shouldn't be starting a business. Okay, if you can't afford the cost of a business license, you definitely should not be starting a business. What you should be doing is picking up a second job and saving some money until you can afford that business license and afford to start a business. Okay, so I've run through those top 7 things. I've told you the one that I messed up. I hope you don't. Super important that you don't. If you like this video, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, and ring that bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you become part of the Fisher family, the VIP group that gets notified every single time I do one of these videos. Now I want to hear your comments. Which one of those things have you tried? What are you doing in your business to grow it? Maybe you've got some good suggestions for other people and you can help them out. We would greatly appreciate that. Thanks so much for listening to this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.